Yeah, we do a decent amount, not a ton, probably less than I used to.
Mm-hmm.
We used to always start for my first like 2 or 3 years. We would start for the first couple weeks working on like wall drives and like
Mm-hmm.
arm drives and things like that. And again, I think especially for your younger high school athletes, I think there's some benefit to that,
Mm-hmm.
to just teaching them, you know, positioning. And as you mentioned, kind of like how you titled your pillar of just like direction of force application, like there's a lot that is to be said about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that makes a big difference. So we would do some of that stuff, and sometimes like a couple years ago, we had a lot of people struggling. Like we would do, like our Woodway sprints on like the
Mm-hmm.
manual treadmills, and that's like it's pretty easy to see like positioning and kind of how, especially at top end speed, like your full leg cycle and things like that. And we would have a decent amount of kids that would just struggle to. Because I always tell them to imagine you got like a 12-inch hurdle that you're stepping over
Mm-hmm.
in the middle of the treadmill. So we'd have a lot of kids that were just like shuffling back and forth,
Yeah.
when they're running. So like we would add in some type of like full leg cycles, like hand supported on the wall or on a rack or something, just to get them used to that that feeling of what a full leg cycle is at top end speed. So heel to butt, step over the opposite side knee,
Mm-hmm.
and then paw the ground to pull yourself forward. So we would use some of that stuff, but I feel like, again, kind of like you were mentioning earlier, I just don't know how much carryover it has from doing it at a slow speed, like in a stationary position, to actually feeling it, during full speed or when you're
Yeah.
sprinting.